So, so guys, I think I have not posted video for a long time, and from now onwards, I'm thinking of providing posting a video each and every week. So, first, the first step of to learn NXOpen is to how to create a project. So, in this video, I'll teach you how to create a project. So, for quick reference, let me open Visual Studio. So in my case, I'm using Visual Studio 17. Uh, so in this Visual Studio 17, if you want to create a new project, I usually do File, New, and then Project. So here it will show you what kind of project it is. So for now, we will select a console application, and then let's say we'll say my first. Okay, and then um, here you need to select the .NET framework. So what is a .NET framework? Uh, the .NET framework is a platform where all our codes were running, and one more thing is this version should be compatible with your NX. So there is a table called compatibility matrix, and in this table um, it explains you for which version of NX which .NET version is suggested or recommended. So for now you can provide the name, and then you can also provide the select the type as console application, and then let us quickly create a project. So once a project he creates, I guess you guys are aware of this basic things. I'll quickly remove this piece of code which comes from the template, and my class should be public. Otherwise, it cannot able to access my NX application cannot able to access this main and also the program class. So here, after doing this, the next step would be to add the reference. So Visual Studio doesn't know that some of NXOpen API is available in this project. So we need to add that reference. So usually this reference is inside NX managed bin folder. I'll quickly show you the location. So I'll tell you how to add, and I'll also tell you where these files are located in. So if I right click on this reference and then click add reference. So here I have already selected this. So I have used this before. So this will, it will be there in the reasons. But I would also told you where the location is. So the location of this project, this DLLs are here. So I will quickly open my C and then program files where my Teams NX is installed. So my NX is installed in program files, and then Siemens, and then NX 2027, and then NX bin, and then managed folder. Inside this managed folder, there are many DLLs available. So we need only few DLLs for this project. Um, but usually you need to add this NXOpen, NXOpen UF, and then um utilities. Yeah, you need also need utilities, and also for UI development you need this. This guide will provide you few more information. So for the sake we can add this as well. So how to add this? Copy this location. I have copied it. Now let me quickly browse here. If you see, click on browse and then click browse here, then you can paste it, and then once you paste, I think I pasted it twice, so it couldn't able to find this location. Give me a second. Paste for once and then click OK. So if I go back one level, yeah, here, and then NX managed, and then here you can select this the DLLs. So you can sort it here and then go to this so it's easier for you to select. So these are the 5 DLLs I usually select, but this DLL, as I mentioned, have some more information on the documentation side. So we can select all these 5, and then if you click add, all these 5 DLLs will get added to our project. So we need to add this and then select all the 5 DLLs and then click OK. So now NX of if you see here, it says here there are our reference DLLs. So usually here it should set to false, but it's okay. Leave it as it is for the beginning perspective. And then here, now you see, now we are in a project. So we have created a project. We have set up a project. Now I'll quickly write say the last code that I have developed. So it is on NX. It was to open listing window and write a hello world code. So NXOpen that it's inside the session. We are going to open listing window. So let's quickly get a session out of session class, and then listing window. In order to write something on the listing window, it should be open first. What is a listing window? Listing window is the information window. If you go inside NX and select a part and then go to its properties, if you will see a information window that is called a listing window in case of development. So here I opened the listing window. This line of code will open listing window, and the next will quickly write line hello all. So now this piece of code should do what we exactly need. I will quickly save this and we will build it. Here it will once it's built. Here if you see this is an exe file. Technically what we need to create is a DLL file. We cannot able to run a exe file in NX inside NX. So we'll go to properties and then set the type to class library. So once this is done, save this part, save this as a project and then rebuild it again. So once it rebuilds, so now it got rebuilt. I'll quickly copy the location, and I have already started NX. So here is my NX session. I'll quickly open this project and create a random part. In this case, I don't want anything because I'm going to print information into listing window. So for the information of listing window, I'll select a a object in NX, and then go to its properties, and then general. Here it's something called information. If I click on information, all this information get listed about the selected object. Yeah. So this information is this window is called listing window in the development perspective. So let us quickly run this project again. So here you guys can see the listing window is open and then it's printing hello world. So now the important thing of doing a development in NX is this. After after creating in this project this building thing, the DLL will be locked inside NX. Okay, so NX needs to say, we need to say to NX to release it after the execution of this project. So in that case, we need to add something called unload library. So by default, GTags or NX provides a piece of code. This piece of code will be doing this for us. So I have copied it. So here I need to add this in the NXOpen namespace and then So here we have three options. One option is a explicit immediate at termination. For now, you know you just need to write this line of code using this line of using this three the code. I mean the function. So once you write this, it's done. Now it's called building it. Once you build, the application will get what exactly this piece of code is doing is it runs a project. So once you run the DLL, it comes into main. It executes the project. This lines the line that we wrote, and after running this application, it will immediately unload the DLL. Is what it's doing here. So in order to write in order to write this and then creating a new project, all these things, NX has provided something called a wizard. So, but I couldn't able to create a wizard. Could set up the wizard with the Visual Studio, but instead of creating at the end, it is doing few things. One of those things are it's creating what kind of reference need to be added, yeah, and what kind of project is this, whether it is a normal project or a user exit. We will learn about user exits and all that stuff in the upcoming video. Now, those code are already, and also it also creates one program file, CS file with some pre-generated code. I have the pre-generated code with me. I'll quickly paste this code for you guys, and then you can see these are the code. So here, if you see, it doesn't create anything. It creates few variables for us, which we'll be using for our upcoming project, and it initialize it in this constructor, and then the here it's an entry point. It provides also few more information what exactly this piece of code is doing, and it also provides response function, and this is very important where we it will tell you how to what at what point the application need to be unloaded. So yeah, that's it for this video. I will share you this information in the link and the description. You can download it if you need, and please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this content, please like it, and if you have any doubts, please write it in the comment section. I'm happy to clarify it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.